This is Jess Williamson and you're watching ZapRoot. A few months ago, some of you might have been a little surprised to see Kate Winslet in Vanity Fair naked on a fur-covered couch. Not about the naked part, naked's basically the new black, but about the fur part. And as you can imagine, as soon as Peter saw these pics, they raced somehow. But Kate quickly responded. As it turns out, Vanity Fair told her that the fur was fake. I don't see what the big deal is. If you're a dead animal, there's worse places you could end up. No, but seriously, that's so f***ed up. And as it turns out, this fake fur stuff has gotten a little out of hand and caused the Humane Society to file suit against Andrew Mark, Dillard's, Lord & Taylor, Macy's, Neiman Marcus, and Saks Fifth Avenue. Because what happened is the Humane Society decided to test a bunch of the garments and found out that about 70% of the fake fur comes from this guy. He's a raccoon dog and he's native to where else but China. Oh, China. Is there anything you won't sell us? So be safe and don't go walking down any dark alleys wearing fur because you might run into this guy or this guy. And either way, it's really bad news. CO2's a real bitch. Is there any party she can't ruin? In the ocean, she's turning vast stretches of living reef into a wasteland. The reason is ocean acidification. The ocean removes 1/3 of the CO2 entering the atmosphere. The more we make, the more acidic the oceans get. So what does that mean to you? Other than less things to do in Bermuda, coral is at the base of the food chain. No coral means no fish, which means no sushi, which means celebrities around the world will starve. And nobody wants that. Or do we? CO2 removes carbonate, which is what coral uses to build its structure. And this problem is also affecting shellfish. A recent study found that ocean acidification causes sea urchins to lose their ability to reproduce by 25%. In human terms, it's kind of like talking about your mother on the first date. Several organizations are putting together recommendations on how to deal with the problem. And we're hoping in Obama's administration, more stuff like this will get on the radar. But with the controversial Lisa Jackson heading the EPA, we're a little worried. Because if shellfish aren't reproducing, all they have left at Red Lobster is those little cheddar biscuits, and your diet is history. Want some free stuff? Well, buygreen.com is looking to give it to you. Sign up on our community site, add a blog entry. You can use pics and videos, and the best blog entry this week will receive this. Sponsored by buygreen.com. And don't forget, there's a link in our show notes. And now for some completely useless crap. Check out the tiny toe towel. It's great if conventional towels are just too damn big or you can't touch your toes anymore. Check out the Piercy Egg Piercer, made by a company that outsources their product naming to a 5-year-old. It cracks eggs for those of you who have trouble with that sort of thing. Check out the sweater dryer. It cuts drying time by 75% and it only takes 6 C-size batteries. Check out the USB pillow. It inflates when you close your laptop and deflates when you open it, slowly marching you to unemployment one nap at a time. Check out the Jerky Works gun. It lets you squeeze out strips of jerky for drying. But use this thing in a lighted area because it could be mistaken for something else. Thanks for watching, and remember you can always pump your jerky at ZapRoot.com.
So much of the process of blogging is taking pre-existing pieces of media, like linking to something and then adding your idea on top of it. So I think a lot of stuff that happens in new media sort of comes out of that hip-hop creative process.
WePC TV is brought to you by ASUS and Intel. You dream it, ASUS builds it, Intel inside.
Hey YouTube user, you should subscribe. The button is right over here. Seriously, this button's all over the place.